do some companies seem to grow exponentially? They use viral strategies. In this video, we'll explain 1, what viral strategies are, 2, how to incorporate them into your business, 3, the top viral tools you can use, and if you watch until the very end, we'll explain how TikTok became the fastest growing app of all time. To supercharge your own growth, we've created a customizable template that incorporates the top viral strategy tools available today. It includes slides on viral lead generation, viral growth loops, viral growth cycle time, return on ad spend, and conversion tracking, plus many more. Here's a breakdown of how to apply these tools to supercharge your own growth efforts. This slide visualizes how viral lead gen works. To acquire a user, you have a base cost. Then, you build your app with certain features to incentivize the user to share it. The branching rate is how many people the first user shares the app with. Thanks to additional features, a portion of these users convert to new users. Let's say you spent $5 to acquire one user. This user then told 4 people about your product. Out of these 4 people, 2 were convinced and signed up. This means that with the $5 you initially spent, a total of 3 users were acquired. So, the cost of acquisition is $5 divided by 3, or $1.67. This is a lot lower than the initial CAC of $5 if you didn't use any viral growth strategy. The benefit of viral growth is to continuously lower customer acquisition costs as the quantity of users increases. This tool is a great reminder to proactively develop new features to raise conversion and branching rates. To tabularize this info, this line graph timeline slide tracks the user growth across time. The cheat sheet breaks out the variables you'll track: initial customers on day 0, the branching and conversion rates, the cycle time, aka the number of days it takes to complete a full viral cycle, and the viral coefficient, which is the number of invites multiplied by their conversion rate and indicates how successful your strategies are. We'll explain both of these in a minute. So how do you calculate the viral coefficient? In an ideal scenario, you want a viral growth loop to be a positive feedback loop that feeds into and amplifies itself. For more on feedback loops, check out our video book summary on thinking in systems. This slide defines the viral growth loop. It begins with 1 new user. In this example, 75% of these users become brand advocates and shares the product with 7 others. Of these branching referrals, only 50% clicked through to the invitation. And of those, only 40% converted to become new users. So in this scenario, the viral coefficient is 1.05. This rate means that for every 100 users you bring in, you'll get an additional 105. Any number over 1 indicates you've got a viral growth loop on your hands. To learn about TikTok's original viral growth loop, watch until the end of this video. And if you want to see me dance on TikTok, too bad, because it's never going to happen. So what about cycle time? Cycle time makes a huge difference, as the lower the cycle time, the faster your customer base will grow. This slide breaks out cycles into cohorts, where one cycle's starting point is the end point of another. In cycle 1, we started with 10 users and ended with 30. Cycle 2 begins with 30 users and grows to 70, and so on. This slide visualizes how cycle time influences overall growth trajectory. Check out this slide. Each line is a separate scenario where the only difference is cycle time. As you can see, the royal blue line of 5 days yielded the highest result as it compounds on itself. Imagine how much of a difference it makes if these growth rates continue over a span of 5 years. Features can and should be designed to drive the cycle time down. Like referral systems that utilize time limits for promo codes to create a sense of urgency for the users to spread the word. You know, like those annoying pop-up notifications and marketing emails to remind you to subscribe. See? They work! If you want to grow your user base, you'll likely need to spend money on ads, which is where return on ad spend, or ROAS, comes in. A decent goal for every team to strive for is an ROAS for 1 to break even. Anything above that is gravy. Anything below, and you're advertising at a loss. In this slide, the dividing line is the break-even point. The ROAS is tracked across 3 separate ad platforms, and the graph delineates at what point each ad source breaks even. This tool is useful for tracking and goal setting. For example, if your current viral coefficient from Instagram is 1.7, you can visualize how reaching 2 would lower the days required to reach an ROAS of 1 below 40 days. Some companies have longer ROAS timelines depending on their business model. Because freemium models allow users to enjoy certain features for free, they may delay paying. So if you're watching this because of an ad, please subscribe. Do it today. It will increase our ROAS. By the way, for more tools to calculate your customer acquisition costs, you can download our customer acquisition presentation template in the link below. This slide breaks out the different global and regional conversion rates of your overall viral strategy. Let's say you want to increase your conversion rate in a specific region. You can compare the effect of a new feature on a conversion rate to the baseline rate with this slide. If the new feature drives the new rate lower than the baseline, it will do more harm than good. This slide can be used to A/B test two different features and determine which brings in higher conversion. In that scenario, add a line for an A and B line. Test both features in two test groups, then use the feature with the higher rate for a wider rollout. Alright, so how did TikTok owner ByteDance create viral growth for its app that made it the fourth biggest social media company in only 4 years? Besides spending $1 billion on PR and paid ads in 2018, TikTok designed some very specific viral features into its app to help it grow organically. It prioritized out-of-app shares in a world where social platforms wanted to create closed ecosystems to keep users engaged. However, TikTok knew it needed to leverage social sharing on other platforms to spread virality. That's why it's so easy to send a friend to TikTok and why you always see videos reposted from TikTok on Instagram. As TikTok videos get posted on other platforms, they are shared with all of that user's followers. Growth data scientist Justin Hilliard estimated that TikTok acquired 6.4 additional users for every user that it acquired with that 1 billion ad spend. This viral growth loop returned 20 cents of additional ad dollars that it didn't have to pay for a new customer for every dollar spent on ads. If you want to incorporate these viral growth strategies into your marketing initiatives, you need this presentation. Download the Viral Strategies presentation template for more slides on branching rate, viral coefficient by segment, new referral tracking, switching costs versus defendability, and critical mass to save time and hours of work. Thanks for watching.